All right, Charlie, what day is it?
I can't even tell you the last time I remember filming one of these, so I have no idea.
Do you want me to tell you the day? It's going to make you kind of sad.
Nah,
It's 1,135. But, what did we do?
On that day, we mounted, we got our lined up to mount the motor.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big deal, right? Like, we're not done, but we've got our buddy who's been helping us with the design of this motor mount. That's the original Leaf motor mount that we're going to weld onto that torsion bar up there, and then these custom designed motor mount that fits the Porsche 924, and I'm guessing maybe the 944 as well. So the shaft links allow us to use the original Porsche shafts, so we don't have to. I mean, we think they're lining up pretty good so far. Like, it's kind of hard to tell because we don't have the snap rings in yet, so the shafts are just moving in and out freely. So we don't have the little tool yet to open up those stupid external snap rings that don't have holes in them. But yeah, what else did we do today?
Yeah, mounted the shafts in there. We painted that front mount up there so it wouldn't rust, so we had to cut it.
Right.
What else did we do?
Well, that's pretty exciting to see, like, the motor actually hooked up to your wheels, right?
Yeah, and you can spin the wheels and the motor will move. Like, it's all connected now, so you spin the
Yeah. So right now, this little
wheel and stuff.
table. Oh yeah, there you go. Sorry, do that again. I wasn't looking. So yeah, you can see things turning. That's so exciting. This little hydraulic table from Harbor Freight we've been using to move things up and down. So right now, this mount here and over there is just kind of lifted up into place. We haven't actually bolted or welded it into the frame because I'm not sure what Jeff intended us to do, but we're gonna work on that. And we need to get some more bolts for the shafts, those triple square cheese head bolts that the Porsche uses. Need to get some more of those. So we just have 3 in each wheel and 3 in the flanges, so we can line things up. Pretty cool. Hey, progress. All right, bud. What day is today?
1,000 and something. It's pretty up there.
It's 11:51.
11:51. Yeah, I've been editing videos and like we're talking about like day 500. I'm like, man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, we haven't been putting out the videos we've recorded, so we'll catch up.
They're also like we'll do progress and won't film it, so it's like, yeah, like it went from day 500 to 1,000. Like, we got work done in those 500 days.
Well, maybe a little.
But we did make progress today,
Today's a big day, right?
Today is a big day. The motor is mounted finally.
The motor is officially mounted.
Like all the way, not like on a table or anything. It is sitting in there on its own weight, just waiting to be hooked up. What you're looking at right now is the custom. The new cross member we put in. So we cut out the old one, and we're gonna put another one in there. We just don't have it in yet. But we have one that looks like this. We have our big cross member held the motor with 2 bolts, mounts like on the side right there. And then if you look at the front down there, there's the original Nissan Leaf motor mount from the original Nissan Leaf. And then under that is our custom mount, which we welded to the, I guess you call it a torsion bar down there. So I did all the welding with my, I've only ever welded once in my life. And so this was kind of like new, and I have battle scars from it. But I did weld. I mean, they don't look great, but they're welded right here, and it's welded down there. And instead of trusting my welds fully, we actually drilled 2 holes on each side all the way through this box right here. And you can see there's some threaded rod that goes through this. So the idea is that we have these little metal plates up here that acts as a big washer, and then you have 2 bolts that'll go straight down through this box, and then this mount goes down there and it kind of lips around that box. So these bolts actually go through this thing, and then these are not the actual bolts we're going to use, but once we get the actual bolts in, we'll tighten it down, and that'll be pretty strong.
The actual bolt we're going to use is going to look like this. And so I bought one of these. This is a 150 millimeter flange nut, partially threaded. and I wasn't sure if it was going to work out well, but this bolt was so expensive. I just bought one to see, and it wound up working out really great. So we have threaded rod in there just as a placeholder, and like you said, we didn't put the other end on. But I found a source for these that's a lot cheaper. At least it's a pack of 5 for like $12 or $13 at McMaster-Carr, and they're stainless. So those are going to come in, and then that's why we haven't bolted. So we're going to put stainless steel flange bolts all the way through that. So in addition to the welds that Charlie's talking about, we'll have those 2 bolts actually going all the way through and sandwiching, which is really cool. I mean, that's like, so yeah, so it's, and we're saying our stuff, but really, you know, this whole mount is something our buddy Jeff designed. I can show you a few, like, so that cross member's up here, and it's got these custom mounts made, including the one that Charlie welded right there to the torsion. You can see a couple other pictures here. There's the 2 cross members. Like Charlie said, we've only put one of them in so far. There's the other custom mount on the leaf that belt bolts in. So all of that is in there. I'll see if I can get under the car, and then this is how it attaches to the, in fact, it's a bracket like this. So when we put that second cross member in, yeah, I got it. So this thing is going to come and attach like this, just like the front one did. And so this we will weld it and bolt it just like we did for these. And then the cross member will bolt on top of here. Another thing we're thinking of doing on this cross member is we may put a little safety strap to that hole right there, just in case, you know, since like Charlie's saying, we're not professional welders, so if that weld should give way in the front,
which it has, but
well, we had it tacked once, and it was just tiny tack welds, and it came off, and the whole motor kind of swung forward. So now we're worried. So what we may do is just put a little safety strap there, even on the road, if something should come off. Maybe, you know, we just have something that it's going to be dangling and not good, but maybe it keeps it from hitting the road and destroying itself. So I don't know. But ultimately, I mean, it's pretty sturdy. When you look at the way this brace is, the way Jeff's got these bolts engineered and the brackets and everything, it's pretty rock solid. So the only thing we're not sure about is our welding capability up in the front.
Right.
But
our axles are in, and since the car is off its weight right now, the axles are kind of tilted down a little bit because the wheels are.
That's right. So
down,
if you look over here,
once there's weight on the wheels, I'm going to spin this. It's going to spin backwards, but I can spin it forwards. And so that's spinning the motor right now. Everything's hooked up. The axles and everything is hooked up. So that's it. It's all there.
And then I don't know if we showed it yet, but this custom cover and stuff from Inductive Auto Works that's made for the Leaf. They've got these things which are really nice. And Jeff's, we kind of milled a little groove in it right there so that this mount could sit. It kind of interfered just a little bit, so we milled that out. Let me see if I can go under the car. Get the light, Charlie. So you can see and pull the cables out the way. So, pull them up. Can you pull the cables up? All the way. There we go. So you can see there's that mount Charlie was talking about up there. And I'll go around to the other side. So it's really beautiful work that Jeff did. So we're excited, man. This is a big milestone for us that the motor is officially mounted. Let me get back up here. Sorry for people that are watching that. That's a big day, man. The motor is officially mounted. Like, it's been a big journey to get to this point.
Yep.
So now we just have to figure out how the heck to mount these batteries in there. It's going to be a little difficult because we're using Chevy Volt batteries and they're not a good fit for this car. Just the shape of them. It's really the shape.
They're not modular at all.
Well, I mean, they're slightly modular, but the modules themselves just don't quite line up well. I mean, Leaf batteries, because of the smaller size, you could stack them and orient them and tuck them into different places. But you know what? We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get something going because I don't want to wait. I don't want to shift to different batteries. So, anything else that we need to share?
I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah. What's the next steps?
Next steps. Yeah, I guess really just getting ready to mount them batteries. That's the next thing that has to go in. Those are probably, I mean, mounting the low voltage stuff and the charger and DC-DC converter, which are kind of like the biggest components. DC-DC and charger. This stuff we're all thinking is going to go in the front, in the fire box kind of area where the old battery used to sit. So that's fine. It's just these batteries that we really are not sure of. We've been messing around with the little plexiglass things, trying to see where we could fit them. There's a few things in this engine bay that we need to take out because we like totally don't need it anymore. The power steering, we have a manual steering rack, so we can get rid of that. But my idea was like yesterday or something, was to fit this one and this one in the front, and then that leaves the long back one, which is kind of the back of the T, to go in the back somewhere. And when I say the back, I mean like in the back seats. We're 99% sure we're gonna have to get rid of those. So.
Yeah, I guess if anybody watching this has ideas or notices anything about the motor mount that they need to, we're always looking for ideas. So if you got any feedback, let us know. Obviously, don't take this as a how-to. We clearly don't know what we're doing, but we're having fun though, right, bud?
Yep.
You learning a lot? All right, good job.